Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be talking about cabin crew grooming for both Qatar Airways and Emirates, and I mean by that how the cabin crew should look like and how you should look like as well. And this video is for both male and female, so keep on watching. But before we start, I would like to ask you guys to comment down there which uniform you prefer, Emirates, Qatar or Etihad. And also keep on watching because in the end of the video I will tell you some crazy story, because I know you like crazy stories that makes you laugh, that happens on board. And don't forget to comment down there and hit the thumbs up, share the video if you like it, and of course if you're not with us, subscribe to my channel and let's start. When you're a cabin crew, we have some certain standards that we need to follow. I will tell it to you guys one by one. I might miss some of them. So if you want to know something, just tell me down there. I will start with hair. For boys, your hair needs to be normal, not extra, not like this, and not bola zero, like not all shaved. You cannot have the lines, you know, like the fashionable ones and stuff. You cannot have it colored as well. And for girls, if you have short hair, it's okay. You can have short hair, even like super short, but your skin cannot be shown. And you cannot have like one side shaved and the other side not shaved, which means like you cannot have super fashionable hair. If it's short, like in here, it cannot touch the column. It's not allowed to touch the column, so it should be like here. When it's here, you have to put it all the way to the back in a bun. The bun should be normal all the way to the back, not too high, not too low. For guys, you know, when you have like curly hair, that is not allowed when you wear the uniform. When you wear the uniform, you have to put it like all the way to the back. For example, I know this African guy, he's Kenyan, and he's been with the company for 12 years and he is still in economy class, and his wife who joined with him is in first class now. Do you know why? Because every time he's reported for his hair, he has like curly hair and he doesn't care, so he's still in economy. So you have to be really careful with your hairstyle. It all has to be like per standards. For girls as well, you know, the baby hair that we have here, not allowed. You can't have baby hair. You have to like use hairspray and stuff to like, you know, stick it. Hair color. You are allowed to dye your hair, but only 2 shades less or more than your hair color. For example, if you're a blonde and you're saying I am a blonde, if you have roots, then you're doomed. They will report you and you will have a warning. We all like dye our hair and stuff, but when we were reported, we will be in trouble. Also, if you're Asian, you cannot have blonde hair. If you have like dark skin, you cannot have blonde hair. They're very strict with this. Red hair is not allowed at all. Hair extensions. For hair extensions, they're not allowed even if they're natural. I'll tell you, even though like you see a lot of cabin crew with hair extensions, but if they are reported, if I'm reported, I will be in trouble. And I was one time in trouble because of hair extension. I remember like this time, this Egyptian supervisor, we went out on the layover and I told her that I had hair extensions, so do not tell anyone. She actually reported me and she was like, you have to remove them for the next flight. You cannot have hair extensions. So they're not allowed unless you cover them really well and you don't tell anyone, even your friends that you're flying with, because if they say something, you will get into trouble and they will report you for that. For braids, you know, the braids, they are allowed only for dark skinned people like African Americans or things. They are allowed to have that. For like white people and Asians, and they're not allowed to have braids, and they're not even allowed to show some skin. For wigs, only dark-skinned people as well can have wigs. Other people cannot have wigs. Doesn't matter if you want to have wig. If you will be reported, then you're like, you know. body hair, like here and stuff, here and everything. For guys, you know, you have to shave your beards all the time. Even if you have 17-hour flight, you have to shave on board. You cannot grow even a little bit and your skin will be damaged, so you really have to take care of your skin after that. For girls, you cannot have mustache or extra hair here, you will be reported for that. And also for guys, you can have mustache, by the way. You can have mustache, but not beard. The only company that allows beards is ATTENDANT, because their male crew, they have beards and it's really nice. They're so lucky, you know, they even look like, you know, only ATTENDANT allows that. For girls, as I said, you know, like some countries, they do have hair here, they never remove it. For example, Spain, France, this is not allowed and you will be reported for that, and you even have to shave it on board if they will see that you have hair here. When I was in training college and I was still doing my training, I had one batchmate. She is French and she had hair here, and one day she was reported for that and she had to shave there. They literally forced her to shave there and she wasn't allowed to grow anymore. They kept monitoring her. One time on a flight, I was with a Spanish girl and she had them, and they were not really obvious, to be honest with you, but this guy, the supervisor, he reported her and she had to shave on board as well. These things are not allowed, like you have to be like super duper groomed, for real. Nails, they cannot be natural, like you cannot just go on board without nothing on your nails, and this is for girls. You have to have at least a transparent nail polish. You cannot go on board like that or you will be reported the moment that we arrive to the briefing room, and they will see that your nails doesn't even have like transparent nail polish. For extensions, the removable ones, they're not allowed, but if you have like gelish extensions and stuff, they are allowed. It's completely fine. And for colors, you can have nude, red color, or French. These are the only acceptable three. They cannot be too long. They have to be like medium, like this. If they're too long, you will be reported and you have to cut them on board. I actually had that problem one time on China flight Guangzhou, and I had this person. I like her, to be honest. I don't hate her. I really like her. She's Kenyan and she did not report me, but she like kept looking at my nails, so I just cut them on the layover. You know, I was like, they were too long. They were too long. But she reports other people. She didn't report me. She reported literally everyone else for the boots, for like hair color, for the uniform. It was too tight. She reported everyone, but she didn't report me. She was nice to me. I think she likes me. For guys, you have to like trim your nails all the time. You have to take care of them. You have to do manicure. They have to be polished all the time. You cannot have like, you know, black things and stuff, because they will tell you like go now and fix them. For eyelash extensions, for girls, you know that they're not allowed. They're extremely not allowed, and I was reported so many times for eyelash extensions. But you know, the ones that they put it one by one, I was reported, but I didn't really get into trouble for that. I just, you know, remove them. I go and remove them for the next flight. They check me and then again I put it back, so I was fine. But I actually flew with one girl on Luanda flight, and she had the one by one, and she was from Luanda. She's so pretty, like that girl is a top model, for real. She had them and she had to remove, imagine, pull them one by one, and they're so painful during the flight, and she was so angry, like literally she was going home to see her fiance and stuff, and she fixed herself, but then she had to remove them like one by one on that flight. I felt so bad for her. For this, like microblading as well is not allowed when it's extra, when you can see it. When you cannot see it, you don't declare it, you're fine. Story time. One time on Dhaka flight, we had this customer coming out of the toilet complaining that the toilet is too small, and we were like, too small? How come? You know, the toilets are not too small, they're like normal. And then we went with him, and he thought that the sink was the actual toilet, you know, the one that we wash our hands. He thought that was the toilet. Imagine, he was trying to like, oh my god, that was so funny. And we're not supposed to laugh when things like this happen. We just like try to control ourselves, and then we go to the galley and we're like, Comment down there if you have stories that will make us laugh. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, join us on Instagram, and see you on the next video.